Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hey, it's Carrice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Karen Avenue, Suite B209. Give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com. E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Carrice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
right. You guys are tuned in to the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine ass Carrice, and I am here with my cousin host, Sir. Hey. Sir, how are ya?
I am so good.
You so good? Put your mic up just a little bit. Not up, like, nah, like closer.
I got it. Here.
There you have it. How's it going?
It's going so well. My apartments are being sued by the city.
Oh my God. Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
So here's the thing, folks listening and everyone out there that I love. We trying to save money sometimes, right? And I'm like, okay, I got to save this money because I have this plan financially, blah, 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 blah. I got to make some sacrifices. The apartments I live in are pretty, you have to be a tough guy to live over here, right? And
you can't be a 5'4" zaddy. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
You cannot be a 5'4" zaddy.
No trade, indeed.
Yeah,
okay.
So like you gotta really,
be
really
out
about
here.
that action. Yeah. And so it's been too many murders.
Oh.
It's been too many robberies. It's been too many break-ins.
Not murder one, child.
Yeah, the city's like, this is a nuisance. And so they have filed a lawsuit. They want to shut the apartments down. It's terrible. I have to find somewhere else to live. Maybe not. Maybe my apartments will win the lawsuit and I can keep paying 90s prices for an apartment. But
so you going through it with the city. I'm going through it with the county, child. County then bought the building that I'm in. Sorry, excuse me for the double back. So it's just been shenanigans for the past couple of years, and
the county bought your building.
Yeah, the county bought our building. Okay, and
she was in county housing.
Can we say that's how it was run, sir?
Please.
Okay, can we say the only thing we were missing was the government cheese, child?
I hate that.
It's been a fun run. We have moved to Summerlin. Shout out to everybody that's out there.
Right. I live.
We're here now. Okay.
Yeah, we've moved.
We moved along.
I don't want to move. One, for a couple of reasons. One, because again, it's so cheap. Like
do you hear what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's so. I'm like, okay. Yeah, people got shot, right? Yeah, it's on the news, right? But I've never been shot, right? My kids are fine. I've lived, I've lived in a place that wasn't so safe as a child, and I'm fine, right? But it being on the news, and when you tell somebody where you live, they go, okay, well, I was gonna come over there, but probably not. And I'm like, no one's gonna hurt you. Just mind your beeswax. Come in, come out. That's it. Make sure your car is registered so it don't get towed. It's just, but.
Sir, if anything happens where I lose you, just keep going running the show and I'll connect with you.
For sure. But yeah, and so last week was my birthday. I'm here. I can hear you.
I think I lost your sound, sir. Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
We're back in action. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. So we both moved out of government housing.
Yes.
Okay. One of them is just the office building. Okay.
Right.
All right. So so that's we've just been doing that transition. So we're moving into.
Yeah.
I just actually did a walkthrough on a new business that we have, and which is going to also house the station. So right now I'm in a temporary office, but it's still in the same area. So that is, that's where we are. And I just went to. So I did a walkthrough. I took some video, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to show it right here. But anyway, I'm excited about where we're going, what we got to do. I hope you don't get shot. So what happens now? So if the city is being sued, like what happens to the tenants?
Okay, so that's why I want to wait too, because I'm like, what if they lose to the city and the city's like, okay, now you got to give them money to move. I don't want to potentially leave funds on the table, right? Like I'm like I could be getting like a little severance package.
Yeah,
to
like,
get out of here.
Like I would typically get redevelopment dollars, but then
Right.
you have to decide to yourself, is the hole in the ceiling in the AC not being repaired really worth
My AC's working. There are no holes in my ceiling.
the redevelopment dollars? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
But see, here's the thing. I don't have my AC is working. There's no like pest problems. I got that taken care of. And so like, and where I have, it's a really big complex. There's like over 1,000 units, and it may be more than that. It's like, they have to talk about it in like north, east, west, and south. Like it's a really big complex. So where I stay is more families because it's the 2 and 3 bedrooms, and so it's like kids up here. So the people don't be really tripping up here with the kids and the old people. Now, in the back where the young people are and the single people, and they be beating each other up and all of that.
That's where the shenanigans go on.
Yeah.
Again and again.
But I'm probably gonna just stay until they say, hey, we can shut down. Here's some money to move, or you don't have to pay your rent for the next 60 to 90 days. Go ahead and move. So I'm waiting on one of those things to happen.
Yeah, hopefully that does happen for you, because I've been waiting on that to happen. I've been waiting on that to happen, and child, the time lapse has just been going and going and going. So yeah.
So here's the thing. So my house has never been broken into, right? Thank God. Please, I don't have any wood to knock on. Oh, yes, I do. This is wood. So, hopefully it's never broken into. But you know who house got broken into?
Who?
Glorilla.
Okay, Glorilla got a lot going on right now.
She does.
And she needs to relax.
Why? How?
You didn't see she got arrested yesterday?
Yeah. How'd she get arrested and somebody broke in her house? That's crazy.
Okay, this is what. How old is Glorilla? Let me look.
Let me
look this up.
At least 21 years old, but she's in her 20s. Yeah.
She at least 20. I think 22, 23, right? She's young.
Yeah, she's a young lady.
She young, but the problem is that she on grown up time, and she got grown up money, so she got to act like grown ups because they go treat her like one, and that's the challenge here.
I don't.
So let's see.
Sometimes. She's 25. She was born July 28th.
Don't get arrested in Georgia for drugs, ma'am.
I feel like okay. So here's the thing. It feels targeted, right? So like, I'm out of town doing the WNBA thing, performing. My house gets broken into. I call the police. Y'all arrested me.
Is that how it went down? Tell us the story, because I'm confused.
Okay, so let me go back. She was arrested Tuesday because she turned herself in to Forsyth County. She was charged with felony possession of marijuana. She was in, at the time her house got broken into, she was at a WNBA All-Star game in
the Atlanta Dream.
And she was in Indianapolis performing at the WNBA All-Star game. So her house got invaded Saturday. And so she wasn't there when, obviously when it happened, but they went through her house and found marijuana and charged her with felony possession of marijuana and a possession of a Schedule I controlled substance. And so when they got to her house Saturday, like 1:30 in the morning, they said the 3 suspects went into the home, and she wasn't there. So, her name is Gloria Hallelujah Woods. Hallelujah. I love her name. And they were caught stealing from inside the home. The burglars ran off, and investigators don't believe any of them were injured. So they didn't catch the burglars. but she got a bond of $22,000.
But they called love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it feels like they were.
Glorilla got to relax.
She
targeting her.
Nothing. She was trying to relax. That's why she got marijuana at the house, because she was trying to relax.
Mm-hmm.
And the police need to mind their beeswax.
Talk this story through real quick.
So
go ahead, keep talking, sir.
So my thing is, if I got weed in my house, right? If I have marijuana in my house or some scheduled substance in my house, and I call the police, I'm obviously not calling them about any Schedule 1 substances. My house just got broken into. I've been burglared. I've been burgled. Okay. I am clutching my pearls. I am shaking in my sweater. I'm answering the door, with the little crack like this. I'm just like, oh, officer, is that you? Because my house, now I feel unsafe in my own home. And now y'all going through, it's giving like this is one time I cut my hand, right? I was on my way. I'm not going to tell you why I was trying to break into my own house, but I cut my thumb on a window, right? And so I needed to get stitches. And so I walked out of my apartment and the police were right there. And I was like, hey, those are police officers. They're civil servants. They should be able to help me. I said, excuse me, my hand's bleeding. Can you take me to the hospital? Right? And they were like, no. Why is your hand bleeding? I'm like, because I cut it. What'd you cut it on? I'm like, on glass. Well, whose house were you breaking? So I wasn't breaking in anybody's house. I was getting into my own home, and I cut my hand. Where do you live? I'm like, I'm not gonna go through this with y'all. Let me see your ID. I'm not showing you my ID. I just asked you to take me to the hospital. Well, we can't take you to the hospital. And I said, well, can you call an ambulance? They're like, we're not calling an ambulance for you. What's going on? It was 4 police officers. They got out of the car and they were like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm not answering any questions. And so I walked away. But it's like that, like I need help. And instead of y'all helping me, y'all looking for a suspect. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't make sense.
I mean, if a random man came over and I saw, the police were there and I cut my hand, I would ask questions. I would ask questions as well.
To the hospital. Before you took me to the hospital, while I'm standing here bleeding out, I'm saying, take me to the hospital. You can ask me questions when I get there and then sew me up. But you're going to ask me right now as I'm bleeding? So I could have cut an artery. I don't know. And you standing here asking me how I cut my hand. Take me to the hospital. This person broke into my house. You talking about the marijuana, and you let the people get away who broke into my house. And now I'm in jail? It's insane. Like the police, so very, very much like that. You seen that video of that man getting beat up in his own car?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's talk about it.
Okay. So I'm in my own car, get beat up.
You sound like super loud all of a sudden.
Oh no, I'm screaming. Is that better? I don't know. I'm not trying to scream. I'm just trying to speak in my. I'm excited about. I'm filled with the glory of hallelujah spirit. Okay. What's this man's name? Will McNeil Jr. And I didn't see the. Have you seen the officer's body cam footage yet?
Yes.
I haven't seen the body cam footage. So what is the body cam?
So this is what I got. Let me recap what I saw. Okay, from the video, from his angle, it shows that he said his window was broken. He was asking why he was being pulled over, and they break his window and punch him. Okay, so from the video, from the police officer's point of view, it shows that they pull him over. He opens the door. He says something's wrong with his window. He can't roll it down. He asked what he was being pulled over for. The officer said it was because of your lights and you don't have a seatbelt on. And he says, call your supervisor. And the guy was like, call my supervisor. Okay. I think it seems like he said, okay. And then, but he said, I need your, license, registration, whatever. And, dude slams the door. Closed.
Who was dude? Will McNeil,
the black guy.
The black guy. Okay.
He closes the door, and then they attempt to open the door, and he doesn't allow them to open the door. And they had asked for his ID. He was like, "What do you need my ID for? You don't need my ID." Blah blah blah. Anyway, he closes the door. They attempt to open the door. They break the window, and
they
punch him. So the punch definitely was not warranted.
No.
And also too, now we know that his license was suspended. So instead of when the officer pulled you over and they told you why, because you asked them, why did you pull me over? They told you because of your lights and your seatbelt. Can't we get your ID, your driver's license? Tell them at that point, my driver's license is suspended. Don't now ask for a supervisor, slam the door, create this mess. Now, I'm not saying that the police officers were warranted for putting their hands on him.
Okay.
But based off of the other footage, they definitely, both of them could have handled it differently. But
so you're saying they were great, they were wonderful people on both sides?
No, I'm not saying either one of us. Both of them was wrong. Because first of all, sir, you driving without a valid driver's license, okay? And second of all, you asked him why he pulled you over. He told you why he pulled you over. And because you had a driver's license that's invalid, you escalated the situation by closing the door instead of just telling them, "Hey, man, my license suspended. Can you just get me a ticket and I roll along?" Thoughts?
My thoughts are, I've been pulled over a lot of times, okay, by the police. And I've been pulled over with a suspended license. I've been pulled over with a active license. I've been pulled over without insurance. I've been pulled over without registration. I've been pulled over in somebody else's car. I've been pulled in my own. I've been pulled over. Okay. There hasn't been a scenario where the officer doesn't immediately assume I'm guilty of something. Right. And so that situation is already like high intensity and kind of a tense situation already. And so when they're like, because I've been pulled over, they're like, "Oh, well, you don't have a seatbelt on." You pulled me over because I didn't have a seatbelt on. You really pulled me over because I didn't have a seatbelt on? Like, it's people speeding up and down the street, and you pulled me.
It's probable cause.
And right, and so you're looking for a reason.
It's probable that you go pull over this black man for no damn reason.
Right. Yes. Exactly. And so I have 100% been in a situation where I have an immediate attitude with the police officer. I'm like, I'm not talking to you, somebody else. And there's been a time where I was with my ex-wife, and they pulled us over, and they're at her window. "Let me get your ID." Get away from her window. Right. Like, I have a problem with you pull me over. It's your job to figure out what's going on. I don't need to help you with that. Right. I don't have to assist you with figuring out what's going on. It's your job. Figure it out. Call your supervisor. Do what I asked you to do, because you're a civil servant. You're not like the boss of me. Right. So I'm more liking to side with him because that's how I get down with the police anyway. Right. And so I'm just not interested in cooperating with the police at all. Because even with cooperating, they're still like, "Oh, well, what's going on here? Get out of the car." I'm not getting out of nothing. You know, so I'm not getting out of the car. I'm not going nowhere. No, we're not. No, we're staying on the phone. Right. The recording will stay.
Listen, sir, I love you. Right. I love you so much that I want you to get home. Okay. I want you to get back to the house. Okay. And unfortunately, in our time of life, right, in our generation, okay, we're not going to get past the police error. Okay, we're not going to get past it. They're going to attempt to unalive us. Okay, in our era, it's going to happen. Maybe we got some shorties in the family. You got 3 shorties. We got a couple shorties over here. They're going to change the world. Okay. Today, it's not going to be changed. And why not just tell the man, "Hey, my license suspended. Can you just give me a ticket and we can move along?"
Or you can go get a supervisor.
Or he could have gone to get the supervisor. The escalation happened when he slammed the door. That's the one escalation. He could have kept the door open and corroborated, everything that was going on. He could have kept the door open. The problem, the situation escalated when he slammed the door.
It's my door.
I know, but his window is broke. So make up your mind what you gonna do. Like, give options. I know y'all black men, and I know that they put y'all through some BS. I know that they pull y'all over for no damn reason.
Right. But so if I ask for the supervisor, I'm not talking to nobody till the supervisor gets here.
Listen, logically, that would make sense, right? It would be logical.
Right.
You get pulled over, sir. You say, oh, okay, great. May I speak to your supervisor, please? And ideally, right, Mr. Officer would say, sure, I'm going to go ahead and radio him in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make sure you talk to the supervisor before anything else happens, right? But guess what?
They don't. And so
you're a black man in America.
And so the escalation happened when I asked for the supervisor. The escalation happened when I slammed the door. The escalation happened when I didn't accept your authority over me. Your perceived authority over me wasn't accepted when I said, I want your supervisor. And so at that point, you were like, absolutely, excuse my language. Absolutely not. The police officer in their mind was like, oh no, I got something for you. Because I've interacted with them like that. And they're like, I had a police officer park in my yard, right? Because it was a parade going on around the corner, and he was parked in my yard. Like there was my yard was fenced in, and I had an additional yard on the side, and he pulled in there, and I said, hey, I don't want you parked in my yard. Excuse me? I said, I don't want you parked in my yard. And I said, you really can't just be like possessing my property without letting me know what's going on. You can't just, there's I don't know which number it is, but I know there's on the Bill of Rights, you can't walk into it's like walking into somebody's house and saying, I'm going to stand in your house. You can't do that. Well, do you know anything about the dust ordinance? He starts kicking up the dirt. I'm like, we live in a desert, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you talking to me about dirt in the desert while you're still on my property uninvited and without any cause, you need to get off my property. And so he was upset about that. So he pulls in front of my house, turns on his sirens, turns on his lights, and is like wailing his sirens and his lights in front of my house. So I called the police. So I called the police, got to the sergeant's desk.
May I interrupt?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you just call the police in the first place? Why even have a conversation? Why have a conversation with the officer who you know is going to be combative? This is my.
It was a brother,
thing, sir.
It was a brother. I was like, okay,
sir,
it's a brother.
You ever been pulled? You ever been asked to get out of the car by a black officer?
Absolutely.
You been handcuffed by a black officer before?
Yeah.
Attempted handcuff. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. Get home. Okay. Go in the house. Call the police and speak to the supervisor yourself. Okay. Like we can avoid Listen, we only got 50, 60 more years. Listen to our show. We was talking about that last week. We got 50, 60 years you left. For the next 50 or 60 years, sir, I need you to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Get home. Okay. I don't need you to listen. I don't need you to do nothing extra, but get home. Our kids are gonna have to figure this out. We're not in the era of figuring it out today. We trying to fight the crime. That's fine. The crime for this young man who was punched. He should not have been punched.
No.
Okay, not at all. That was definitely not warranted, and the officer did not need to escalate it to that magnitude over lights and a seatbelt. Okay,
right.
So. No, that's not okay. That shouldn't have happened. He should be compensated accordingly, and the officer should be reprimanded. Get home, black men. We ain't got time. I don't have time for y'all to be arguing with the police when you can call a supervisor your damn self. I don't have time. I don't have time to be like, sir, ask for the supervisor. Now we gotta deliver him out here for a cremation. Like, no, sir, we're not doing that. Okay, no, it's not.
I hear you.
What are you saying, Wesley? 35 years? What are you? I don't know what you're talking about. But we talking about we live in about 60, 70 more years. So I don't know what you got going on. So yeah.
That's fine.
Fight it in court. Yes, black man, please. Wesley says self-preservation first, fight it in court. Yes. Okay, call a sir, let the gentleman officer who pulled in your driveway, you did not, you could have just called the police like, hey man, like, it's an officer parked in my yard. Can I speak to a supervisor? You didn't even have to talk to this man. He didn't get out to come and approach you. You just saw him in the car and it provoked you. That's where we gotta relax. We gotta for the next however many more years before my nephews, your kids, all of my kids, all of them. It's their responsibility now to fight the power, because now we don't have it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Go home, black man.
I hear the words.
Get home safely.
I just, yeah. I be trying to be quiet. It's hard. Because anytime I feel like somebody playing in my face, I'm like, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm not trying to die, right? But at the same time,
I definitely don't want you to.
Yeah, I don't know, my kids don't want me to die.
Or get punched through the window. None of that should happen. But the problem is that we already know what's really going on. Okay. We already know what is really going on. And we already know you know when the police officer pull you over how it's gonna go before they even approach your car.
You know what? The last time I got pulled over, it went way different than I thought it was gonna go.
Okay,
how did it go? Was I single?
You know what? Next story.
Swear to God.
People didn't die that they ain't never died before, child.
That's true.
Listen, we have, long time actor, philanthropist. Say it, sir.
Philanthropist.
Okay, there we go. Poet, musician, father, husband, ex-boyfriend. Malcolm Jamal Warner is gone, child, at 54.
That's young.
That is crazy.
Did he have a heart attack? How did he die?
Are you serious?
What happened? I don't know how he died.
Is this real life? like for real?
No, I really don't know how he died. I'm sorry. Was it like common knowledge? Was he dying of cancer?
Sir, first of all, your journalism card is revoked. Okay.
How?
Third of all, Malcolm Jamal Warner died in Costa Rica when a wave basically pushed him out to shore, and he couldn't get back. So we find out new information that he actually had his 8-year-old daughter with him when that happened. They were swimming together, and someone, just a bystander, was on the beach, went out, saved the daughter. They tried to save him, and they were unsuccessful.
So is he really dead, or he faked his death?
He gone, child.
That don't mean he ain't fake. Just because we can't see him don't mean he dead.
Why would he fake it? What would be his purpose?
I don't know. Maybe he's old.
He's one of the. He's one of the only child stars that they ain't never been caught on doing no drugs. He even said, he was like, that just wasn't my thing.
Maybe he owes the Yakuza millions of dollars, and he was like, I got to get out of here. People fake their deaths,
Sorry, he gone, y'all. He gone. He waited all these years. He even said that he purposely waited all of these years to have a child. He didn't wait all these years to leave his 8-year-old daughter, and then took her out there with him to die. Come on, sir.
Well, okay. So look, I'm about to. So you're faking your death, right? You're like, okay. You say what?
Sir, Wesley, first of all, we live into about 1:15, so I don't know what you got going on in your life, but sir and I decided last week we still got about 60
I said, I got a little while. So okay, so you're faking your death. You need a witness. You need a reliable witness. You need someone's going to be like, oh my God, he died, right? Who's more reliable than an 8-year-old daughter. Let me.
Who almost died too, sir?
She didn't die though, did she?
Come on
I'm just
now.
joking. I'm just joking.
Don't joke about this man. Listen,
I'm trying to mourn. I joke about my
Malcolm
mama's death. I'm gonna joke about Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, gone child, and it's unfortunate because I think he was only like 54 years old. He's one of the only child actors that just didn't get caught up in the shenanigans. Okay, none of it. Yeah. You ain't never heard him about no drugs, no money, no gambling, no none of that. And I heard him. He had an interview that he did with the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about how he just somebody asked him, was Cosby a father figure to you? And because you're around him, and he was like, no, I have a father. He's like, no, I have a father. He's like, so no, he wasn't a father figure. He was like, it was pretty much work. Like they didn't have that type of relationship, so he's like, no, I had good parents. My parents kept me on the straight and narrow, and I just never had a desire to do the shenanigans. So shout out to him for not getting involved in the shenanigans. And it's unfortunate, but listen, why did somebody post, oh Lord, not Malcolm, take Eddie Winslow? Boy, I'm done. I'm finished with the internet today and tomorrow.
Take Eddie Winslow is diabolical, because what did Eddie Winslow do to anybody?
He, what he doing?
Do you remember that movie he was in, that Christian singing movie he was in? He was in a lot of movies, and I probably watched them all too. No, I watched the Christian singing movie. I remember watching him in this Christian singing movie on the way back from Six Flags on a bus.
It was a church trip?
It was a church trip. I was on the way back on a church trip, and we know we can only watch church stuff. And so Eddie Winslow was like, in the movie, he was like a bad actor, and he was a gangster, and then he got converted to Christianity, and all of a sudden he was holy, and he wasn't a gangster no more, and he always sang in the choir. And so it was just a vehicle so Eddie Winslow could sing, because back in the day he thought he could really sing. I don't know what the name of this movie was, but the girls on the bus was crying. They was like, he can really sing. And I'm like, y'all is bugging. Y'all really bugging. But rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Now, Wes say he was doing cocaine.
Who was doing cocaine?
That was Eddie doing
cocaine. About Eddie Winslow?
Eddie Winslow definitely was doing cocaine.
Cocaine. He's probably still doing cocaine, allegedly.
That's okay. As long as he has controlled use, he's fine. It's not gonna, chaotic use is the issue.
Because he does have some erratic behaviors.
You think it's the coke? I mean, some people are just erratic, right? Like some people are just kind of all over the place.
I think it's both of them.
Oh, I mean, that's two things can be true.
Anyway, rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. I hate to hear that he is gone, and it's young. He's young, vibrant, healthy, and you know what's interesting is that we just went to Mexico like a couple of weeks ago. I mean, a couple months ago, and you can get caught. Like my husband got caught in the current pushing him out to the water, and it's like so hard to get back in. He had to catch onto a rock to kind of come back in, but it will pull you. That current will pull you out, and then you're so tired trying to fight your way to get back. It's tough. So I understand that. I'm glad that the baby got out.
Me too.
It's sad. It sucks, and it's sad that he's gone. And I'm sending healing energy and condolences to his wife and his daughter, because that's tough, and to Regina King.
Why to Regina King?
Because that was his ex.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he allegedly just.
Would you care if you? Oh well, I guess it would be depends on the ex. Because I wouldn't. There's a lot of people. If they died, I'd be like, oh, they're dead. So like, I know that doesn't sound like a nice thing to say about like people you used to know, but like people be acting like once you die, you're this good person. If you were a horrible person and I didn't like you while you were alive, when you die, I still don't like you. Right? So
Yeah, I don't know that.
I'm not saying that she felt like that, but
yeah, I'm trying to think if somebody from my past died, and I'd be like, dang, that's crazy.
that's sad, right? Like, what would I think? I can't think of anybody. So, speaking of cocaine usage, though, Hulk Hogan is dead.
Oh my gosh. Who doing cocaine, child?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
He dead.
Niggas die every day, B.
Right.
Next.
Hulk Hogan is dead, child. He went to that big wrestling ring in the sky.
He ain't going to sky, child. He going straight to hell. Forget Hulk Hogan. I hope he go to hell and burn there. And,
brother.
And him and his races calling us the N word with the hard ER over. Like, forget. Nah, we good.
So good. Seems like you could celebrate.
Osborne died. He low key probably was racist too.
Well, his daughter said, if you want all the immigrants gone, who's going to clean your toilet?
Oh my God.
That's what she said on The View.
Immigrant. You're an immigrant, ma'am.
Hello. What's going on, man? You're not from here.
They really don't be having their thinking caps on, sir.
She said, if hello, who's going to clean your bathrooms? And the ladies on The View were like, whoa, that's not, you know what I mean? No.
Did she get fired right after that? She gone, ain't she?
Probably. Yeah, she ain't on there no more. This was a long time ago, but she just be saying the wildest stuff. They had her on, what was that ballroom show? Not Pose. Pose is the scripted show. It was a show on HBO. It was a ballroom show on HBO. And she said some wild stuff on there, some homophobic stuff, and it was just like, girl, wrap it up. But rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. He might have gone to hell too, but he may have wanted to go there.
Yeah, people ain't died. They ain't never died before. And that's that.
So did you see the Coldplay cheaters?
Child.
Did you see him?
You talking about Andy Byron? You talking about Andy and him?
Did you see him cheating?
Child, the whole world saw him cheating. And this is the thing, is that Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen his wife?
I have, yeah. I have seen her.
You know what? Ninjas just be cheating, B. Okay? For no reason.
People be cheating every day.
Every day.
I don't, okay. So I really think cheating has a lot to do with insecurity.
Yeah, yes, you're right, Wesley. The lady was cheating also, okay?
The lady was married too. Yeah.
They both cheaters.
Yeah. They're both cheaters. Oh, he quit and then she just resigned.
Oh, she did resign.
She did resign. Yeah, she just resigned. So what you resigning for?
She had to resign because she was the director of HR, and she fraternized, and so was the CEO who was her boss. And the thing is, she could have claimed some other stuff and try to keep her job, but at the same time,
not the way she was wrapped up.
There was another lady in the same shot to the left of them who was like, she was like the director of something. Ma'am, you don't see them? All y'all fired. Everybody in the box is fired.
They all knew what was up.
Cause what y'all doing? Cause they in there cuddling like it's nothing.
Yeah, they all knew. Okay, so
they all knew. So all of y'all fired.
You cheating on me.
Y'all violating the code of conduct.
You cheating on me with your coworkers or with your boss or whatever, right? Y'all at the Coldplay concert. I'm thinking, I don't want to go to the Coldplay concert. Go ahead with your work friends. Blah 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 blah. And then you show up on my feed, wrapped up in your boss's arms. You better not dot my door. You better not. You don't come home. They had to go home because they
had to do damage control.
Yeah, right. Don't come. Damage is right. Damage is absolutely right. You come in my house after being wrapped up by your boss. Or being the boss is doing the rapping?
Wesley said the internet said that if they didn't hide, then there wouldn't have been anything. But the problem is they have to hide, and this is the reason why. If they're in their town at a Coldplay concert, which is probably what I'm gonna guess at a minimum 20,000 people there.
Right.
Some of their employees are there.
100%.
So they're there, and they're just gonna look up and be like, "Oh my God, our CEO, and our HR chief." Why are they hugging?
Their coworkers are there. Their friends are there. Their family is there.
They're there,
so
even if they're not
there.
with them. They're
right.
there.
They're at the Coldplay concert, rocking back and forth, and Sister Sheila, you know what I'm saying, is in the mezzanine seats, and she looks up. She was like,
"Not the mezzanines."
You know what I'm saying? She in the mezzanine. That's what she could afford. She like, wait,
she in the 201s?
Come on now. You know, she in section G, right? Okay. Double G, right?
Right.
She in section double G, and she's like, wait a minute. Now that's a soprano.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that tenor. Who is that? Well, let me call brother so and so. Because it's looking like, you know, what's going on.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happened, and that's why they had to hide. It was like they had to. It was no other thing that they can do. If they stood there, they gonna get caught either way, because somebody's there that's gonna recognize them. So it doesn't matter either way. They were gonna get caught.
I feel like Coldplay was in on it. Coldplay said.
I mean, how would they know? No, it was the kiss cam. So if me and my husband hugged up.
So maybe here, how about this? How about the person who was doing the kiss cam was like, "Oh, that's my homeboy wife. That's my man wife. Put the camera on her. Put the camera on her, bro. I told you she wasn't no good, bro. Look, check it out." And she bloop, and she started ducking down because of all the people. You know, I'm hugging up. Yeah, she bloop, and he got out of there because they knew that. How you? That's okay. Cheater ain't nothing.
So Andy, he done lost his $20 million a year job as the CEO of astronomer. I can't talk today.
Astronomer. It's okay.
And for a Beezy, like, come on, like, listen,
bro. Of all the things to lose your job for, the HR director. You lost your job for the HR lady? The lady's like, "Hey, you guys, benefits are really great. Benefit times are here."
The old
open
HR
enrollment
lady is that
right? Open enrollment starts in November, right? She's gonna circle back. Give me a break.
We are definitely gonna circle back after this.
We're gonna circle back.
We'll talk about this offline.
Hello. They should have definitely talked about this offline.
They did, and
that was the problem. That was the problem.
Oh my gosh!
Did you get a copy of the handbook?
Andy and Kristen, y'all wild, and y'all really need to relax moving forward. I don't know what you guys are gonna do with your families. Hopefully, you guys can go to therapy, figure some things out, because maybe this is a one-off.
Leave her.
I'm using all HR terms.
It's a one-off. It's not a one-off. This feels like cyclical behavior. This is. We need to have a sit down and discuss.
We should. So we'll send you a meeting invite to discuss 100%. Next steps. Okay.
Next steps.
Seriously, Byron and Kristen, y'all gotta relax. I really send you and your family and your kids healing energy, because their kids look like they're college kids. They look like they college kids. I know they are getting it at school. Okay,
man.
Oh,
yeah. What does HR stand for? Oh, really?
Wesley said now they can be together. Wesley,
like those news anchors.
Remember them news anchors? Are they still taking along?
Yes, they are. They're together, child.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, sometimes it's meant to be.
I guess.
No, I hope not. Ooh,
Well.
you want to know something cool?
What?
So, no, this is really cool. So, Uber is about to announce or about to release women choices. So, if you're in an Uber, you can, if you're a woman, you can choose to have a woman driver. And if you're a woman driver, you can choose to only have female passengers, because they're trying to reduce the amount of sexual assault, right, that's happening to the drivers and the passengers. I'm excited about that, right, for the ladies, because I'm about to start putting my daughters in Ubers, as you know, around the city and stuff.
I knew this was gonna come. Wesley said that's sexist. I knew it was gonna come. I was about to address. I'm about to address it.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
So I think it's a really good idea, because I know a lot of women who've gotten into Ubers and Lyfts, and the driver was extremely inappropriate with them, made them feel uncomfortable. They felt unsafe about having him drop them off at home, so they had him drop them off the street, about having them drop them off at work. They've had drivers come back to their houses, have drivers come back to the job, right? And so having a female driver does seem like a safer or like smart, and they're already doing it in 40 other countries. This is they're just releasing it in the States.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so a couple things. So at first, when I heard the Uber situation, I thought to myself, they stole this idea from a black lady who created this on the East Coast. That's what myself said. Okay. So yes, that happened. Okay. They did steal this idea. They do have a ride share. I don't know if it's called Sheba or something along those lines. Anyway, they
did mention an article I was reading.
All women's ride share, so that women can feel comfortable. Okay. Wesley says that's sexist. Okay. And the only way that it would be sexist is, how are the transgender people going to, how's this going to work?
What do you mean?
Does it really work that way? If you were born male, you identify as a trans woman, are you picking me up or not?
Am I the female driver?
Yeah.
And so
the trans driver.
Why wouldn't I pick up a trans woman?
No. You're the driver.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Why would I pick up the trans woman? No, I don't.
Not the trans woman. Forget the rider.
The trans driver.
Right. How does that work?
I don't know. I mean, but here's okay. So
the challenge is being able to be with a person who can overpower you. I don't care that you're transgender. That if you identify as a woman, it's your business, right? But can you overpower me if you trying to do something? But
transgender women aren't assaulting women, right?
Are you trying to tell me that, listen, everybody assault people, okay? It ain't got nothing to do with somebody transgender not assaulting. Yes, it does happen, okay? I'm not saying that transgender women are gonna assault people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm Legible, okay? I'm saying that, how does that work? If I am worried about someone who can overpower me while I'm driving home and I don't feel safe, how does that work? That's what I'm saying.
And so
I'm saying, have they thought it through?
I don't know. They're testing it out in Los Angeles and San Francisco now.
You can read that, sir.
I'm not reading that. But I don't think the trans people will be that big of it. I don't know. I don't think trans people will be.
Wes said he want a man driver. I just need to know why he need a man driver.
I don't think trans driver.
It's going to be labeled as sexist by men. Some man is going to be like, oh my God, this crazy. Lyft also has the woman connect too. Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, I do feel a little, if I get in an Uber by myself, it's a little, it's a little scary.
Because men are dangerous.
Yeah, sometimes
they are
in all forms,
right?
whether they have on a dress or not. Okay, they're all in all forms.
Oh no, we're not gonna be transphobic. Okay, because
I'm not. What I'm saying is that everyone's scary.
And a man putting on a dress pretending to be trans is not the same thing. And we're conflating two different things. And I think it's damaging to say trans women when we're talking about men who are co-opting that term to assault women. That's not the same thing.
I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you. However, what I'm saying is that yes, there are some trans women who are also violent. I'm saying it's women who are violent. It's men who are violent. It's trans men who. It's everybody. But I'm suspicious of everybody when I get in the Uber.
On the whole,
I don't give a damn what you look like, what you smell like.
On the whole,
I'm suspicious.
Men are more dangerous, right? Who's doing most of the assaulting? Like 98% of it, right? Men, right, are doing 98% of the assaulting, and so men who identify as men.
Are you referring? Wesley says that. So are these lying ass unstable creatures? Are you trying to talk about women? Okay, because I know you lying. Okay, I ain't got time for the shenanigans. Okay, but my point is that anytime I get in an Uber, I don't care who's driving. Okay, I don't care what you look like, what you wear, what you identify as.
It's dangerous for women to ride in Ubers. Yeah, it's dangerous for y'all to ride in Ubers. It's dangerous for women to be outside, right? Because that's why I'm gonna walk you to the car. I'm gonna take you because people be trying to attack women all the time, right? I don't feel in danger anywhere that I go, right? I don't feel like I'm gonna get attacked, right? And that's just, I don't have that fear. So it doesn't, so it's like, oh, well, I need a man driver. No, I don't. They can have a murderer driving the car. I don't care. I'm gonna go to sleep. You know
yeah, but you're not a little person. Wesley's not
right.
A
that's
little
what I'm
person.
saying. Right.
And Wesley probably gonna have that thing on him too, for sure. So y'all not little people, okay? I am a tall 5'6". Okay, that's what my driver's license say. Judge your mama, okay?
5'6" is crazy. 5'6" is insane.
Boy, we gotta.
Do you know how short you got to be to lie to say you 5'6"? It's
first of all, sir,
crazy. I'm 5'9". Everybody knows it. Everybody knows
5'9".
That's what I tell everybody. I tell everybody I'm 5'9". When I go places, I'm like, how tall are you?
And then when they look up further, what do they say after that?
I just say I'm 5'9". I'm like, you're not 5'9". I'm like, no, you're not 5'9". That's what I tell people all the time.
Wes said he feel like a walking target, and that brings me back to what we were talking about towards the beginning of the show. Black men, get home. Black women, we got to get home too. Okay,
please get home.
So if we can choose another option that could probably help us get home a little bit,
choose the lady option, right?
Choose that option, okay? And
because because you can sock her up. If she starts getting crazy with you, you can tell that girl pull over, get out this car. So you said, show me what you got. The man. Because the men be assaulting the trans girls, the men be assaulting the gay boys, the men be assaulting the cross dressers, the men be assaulting everybody. They just be assaulting and assaulting. I'm 5'9".
Boy, oh boy. Well, sir.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So I guess it's about time for us to wrap this thing up. Long story short, people done died. They ain't never died before. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. 2 middle fingers
Ozzy
up
Osbourne.
To Hulk Hogan and Hulk Hogan. Both of y'all can get the bird. Next. Can you hear me okay, sir?
I can hear you.
Next we talked about the gentleman who was punched through the window
Yes.
And long story short, black men get home. Get home safely. If you have to cooperate for now and fight it in court, let's do that. Okay. And then our kids and cousins and nephews, and they will be the ones to save everything. Okay. 'Cause we are not in a time where we have a generation of people who are like us for being black. So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we will.
You have anything to say to the people?
As always, I love y'all. Thanks y'all for tuning in. Follow me on Instagram at the Sir Armstrong. Hold me accountable for starting a TikTok. I'm going to actually do that. I'm not doing any dances. So if you looking for TikTok for me to shake, I'm not doing no dances, right? Unless Keith Lee do them first, because then I'll do the dance. Did you see that video of him get mad?
Yeah. Did you see that they were talking about he was gay baiting?
He ain't gay baiting. He just thick.
Yeah, he just got a big booty.
He just built like that.
Really, yeah, it's just let him be great. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. You can follow me on every single social media platform at eCarrice. That's ECARRICE. And we'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
See you next week.